my friends, rock fans everywhere. Elias Soriano of the band Nonpoint here. Shout out to Twiztid and all of their camp for putting this awesome thing together. I'm here with little stories from the road. I got some stories to tell. This one in particular is about one of the drivers that drove us around for a couple of years. We've had some amazing drivers over the years. Shout out to my boy Chuck in Michigan. Much love, Chucky. But we've had lots of different drivers. We've been in lots of different buses. I've seen lots of amazing places. One of the drivers that took me to probably most of my first time visits to a lot of these famous, amazing places here in the United States was a gentleman named Uncle Donnie. Uncle Donnie looked like a thin Kenny Rogers, the young Kenny Rogers, like six-pack Kenny Rogers. Gray, Vinnie Paul, handlebar mustache. Talk like this, sweetest guy in the world. But he knew the country like the back of his hand. He, long time ago, was a driver bringing pipe for the Alaskan pipeline. So he was driving that route before ice road truckers or any of that stuff, before cell phones, where before that, cell phone, instead of having a cell phone, you had a bottle of Jack. So just in case you broke down on the side of the road, you pounded the Jack so you didn't freeze overnight sleeping in your truck that was broken down or not running. So Uncle Donnie went from being in Alaska. He met Willie Nelson, if the story is correct, and hit up Willie, wanted to leave Alaska, and hit up Willie Nelson and asked Willie, hey, Willie, I need to get the hell out of Dodge. Do you know anyone that needs a driver? He said, drive down to Tennessee. We're going to go down and meet up with this band. You're going to get on this bus. If anybody asks you, you've been doing this for 10 years. So, Old Donnie drives down to Tennessee, gets in this bus, opens the curtain of the bus, looks into the back of the bus, and there's Daryl Hall and John Owens. He says, hey guys, I'm Donnie, I'm your driver. Gets in the seat, starts looking around, trying to figure out how the hell do I start this thing. Finally finds the key to get it started, puts it in gear, because back then buses were automatic, and immediately jumps and stalls the bus. Gets it going, and starts going down the road, switching gears, rough. One of the guys in the band comes up and he says, hey man, you all right? He goes, yeah, I'm fine. He goes, how long you been doing this, man? 10 years. And he stayed on the road ever since then. Break to about, 30, 40 years later, he picks a band, Nonpoint, up, and he takes us all over the country for about 2.5 years and showed me everything. First time I saw Hoover Dam was with Uncle Donnie. First time I saw Mount Rushmore was with Uncle Donnie. First time I saw Tombstone was with Uncle Donnie. Gorge, Red Rock, everything. Everything was with Uncle Donnie. So shout out to Uncle Donnie, no doubt. He even saved our life once. One time we were driving on the highway, I forget where, but there was a long turn and he was turning left and we were in the center lane and the right driver's side bus tire exploded. Now normally when that happens, the front of the bus dips and being leaning this way and the bus leaning this way, the tire turning this way, because that tire just blew, the bus would normally just turn sideways and just start rolling down the street. And there was quite the mountainside that we were at. And Uncle Donnie started talking to the, come on, baby. Come on, I got you, I got you. Turned us all the way around the turn on a flat tire going, 70, 80 miles an hour. Finally got us to slow down, put a groove all the way in the road till we got off in the median. And finally stopped it. And stopped it with the nose of the bus basically in the dirt. He gets out. Thank God we made it. Can't get the jack underneath the bus to get the spare tire on. So he uses one of those tricks that he did in Alaska. In Alaska, he said you can't wait for a wrecker to come out, and sometimes the snow's too deep, so you carry a 4x4 and you jam it underneath the rim. You put the bus in reverse, reverse the bus up onto the 4x4. When he felt it pop up, he hit the brakes, put the emergency brake on, and he slid the jack underneath the bus. So shout out to Uncle Donnie. Shout out to all you guys. Thanks so much. This has been Elias Soriano of Nonpoint, and this has been my road story. Thanks, guys.